watch this video till the end, you will get a complete idea of the probability chapter which will help you for the ICSE boards 2026. In this video, we will cover what is probability, terminology, formula and sample space. Let's look at what is probability. What is probability? A number between 0 to 1 or 0% to 100% which tells us about how likely some event is going to occur. Now you must have heard like in the news that the probability of rain is 80% or 70%. So that is all probability. Now it always is between 0 to 1, where 0 being an impossible event and 1 being a sure event. Now let's look at some examples. Getting heads in a toss, what is the probability? It's 50%, right? So 0.5 or 50% we can write. Next, 80% chance of rain. So the probability is 80% or 0.8. Now, if today is Monday, then tomorrow being a Wednesday, that is an impossible event. So we can write 0 or 0%. Winning a lottery. Now this is very unlikely. So it's close to 0. So we can write close to 0. Getting number less than 7 in a die roll of a 1 to 6 die. So we'll obviously get a number which is less than 7. So the probability is 1. Let's look at the terminologies. An experiment is a process with well-defined outcomes. So let's say a coin toss. We know that we are going to get either heads or tails. So the outcomes are well-defined. We know what the outcomes will be. Even with the dice, we know that the numbers will be between 1 to 6. So it's called an experiment. Next, random experiment. When all the possibilities are known, like in coin toss and dice, the specific is not known in advance. So when we toss a coin, we don't know if we are getting heads or tails. So this is called a random experiment. Sample space. Sample space is a set of all possible outcomes of an experiment. Let's say if we toss a single coin, we are going to get 2 possible outcomes. So this is the sample space of one coin toss, heads, tails. Now if there are 2 coins and we toss it, we are going to get either heads, tails, tails, heads or tails, tails. For dice, we are going to get number between 1 to 6. So this is sample space for a dice. Now, what are equally likely outcomes? When we toss a coin, getting heads and tails is equally likely. So this is an equally likely outcomes. Now let's say in a bag there are 5 red balls, 5 green balls and 5 blue balls. Then picking a ball at random, the ball can be anything. So all are equally likely because all are equal number. Now what is an event? An event is an outcome of a random experiment. Let's say Raju tossed a coin and he got heads. So this is an event which is happening. This is an outcome of an experiment. The formula of finding probability is probability of an event E is equal to number of favorable outcomes upon number of total possibilities. Let's look at this question. Find probability of getting 6 in a die roll. So we want to find probability of, we can write getting 6. In the bracket we can write getting 6. So probability of getting 6 is equal to number of favorable outcomes. So when we roll a dice, we'll get number 1 to 6 and we want the number 6. So there's only one favorable outcome. So 1 upon total number of possibilities is 6. We'll get a number between 1 to 6. So 1 upon 6 is the answer. For this, E of getting blue ball. So there are 5 red balls, 2 blue balls and 1 green ball. One is picked at random. You want to find what is the probability of getting blue ball. So P of getting blue ball is equal to number of favorable outcomes. So there are 2 blue balls. So 2 is the favorable outcomes and total possibilities are 5 plus 2 plus 1, 8. So 2 upon 8 which is 1 upon 4. Sample space, as you already know, sample space are the possibilities of an event. Now let's talk about coin toss. Now in coin toss, if there's one coin, there are 2 possibilities, heads or tails. There's a formula for finding number of possibilities based on how many coins were tossed. So tossing n number of coins, the number of possibilities will be 2 raised to n. Let's say if one coin is tossed, then 2 raised to 1 is 2. So there are two possibilities. If there are two coins tossed, then 2 raised to 2, which is 4. So we have HH, HT, TH, TT. So in this one, both coins, heads and tails, tails and heads, tails and tails. If there are 3 coins, then 8, 2 raised to 3, 8. So we have 8 possibilities over here. Now let's talk about dice roll. Rolling n dice possibilities is 6 raised to n. So if there's one die, obviously there will be only 6 possibilities, 1 to 6. If there are 2 dice, then 6 raised to 2, which is 36 possibilities. So we can imagine it as a grid where this row is the first die. So we either get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 in the first die. Now in the second die also we can get 1 to 6. So these are the possibilities in green. So 1, 1, first die 1, second die 1, first die 1, second die 2, till first die 6, second die 6. So total 36 possibilities. So this was the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Click here for the board's mastery playlist.